Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Paul Sweeney and Scarlett Fu here. Bloomberg Intelligence on Bloomberg Radio. We're streaming live on YouTube. What's going on in terms of M&A? So for that, let's bring in Christine Aquino of Bloomberg News to take a look at some stocks on the move. And Christine, you are starting with BlackRock.
Yeah, let's take a look at BlackRock. That's having a good day. So ticker BLK shares are up just over 1%, but earlier up as much as 1.9%. And that is because we did get news that BlackRock's global infrastructure partners agreed to buy Aligned Data Centers. So that's currently owned by Macquarie Asset Management. It's going to be a $40 billion deal. And yet another example of just how much firms really want to get into this data center trade.
Well, you know what's funny? I thought this was a huge deal. So I emailed Neil Sipes, Bloomberg Intelligence, and also covers BlackRock. And I said, Neil, is this a big deal? He says, no big deal.
It's a drop in the bucket.
This is what BlackRock does.
Exactly.
No big deal.
They make these kind of bets all the time, which I thought was funny. So I guess that's the world we live in here.
Exactly. Like everybody just wants to get into this data center trade. And yeah, exactly right. Like 40 billion doesn't seem like it's a lot of money to spend, especially when you consider the expected return from this space in the AI theme. And so, so the idea is that, Aligned, it's based in Texas, operates throughout the US, South America, 50 campuses and 78 data centers under management. Interestingly, BlackRock's partners in this investment, guess who? Microsoft and NVIDIA.
Nice. Good partners.
Good partners. Probably, though, will fuel some of those circular funding concerns that we've seen permeate the market space over the last week or so. But anyway, that is doing well for BlackRock shares today.
And you're looking at Stellantis as well.
Yes, let's take a look at Stellantis, ticker STLA. Shares also doing well this morning, up now more than 1.3%, so extending some of those early morning gains. So this is the maker of Jeep SUVs, and they've been struggling to gain market share in the U.S. for a while. And so now they vowed to invest $13 billion in the U.S. market over the next 4 years. And, they're saying that this is their single largest investment in more than 100 years. Analysts are seeing this as a move to counteract any pain from tariffs because in July, Stellantis estimated that their hit from tariffs is probably going to be the equivalent of $1.7 billion, at least for this year. Bloomberg Intelligence is weighing in and still saying, they would like more details about this investment, especially because it's not clear if, is this actually a new investment or is this just part of their CapEx plan, which is currently estimated at about 10 billion euros. So it's comparable, All
right. And lastly, on Morgan Stanley.
Morgan Stanley, we got those results today and shares are doing well. So ticker MS, and we're now seeing that stock up more than 6%. Stock traders, definitely the headline figure for Morgan Stanley's earnings. They exceeded revenue expectations in the third quarter with more than $4 billion of revenue. But the cherry on top of the sundae is the fact that they beat Goldman Sachs. So Goldman Sachs comparable stock trading revenue, only $3.74 billion. I say only, but So this is something definitely that Morgan Stanley traders will use as bragging rights, at least until the next earnings season. Investment banking fees also rose 44%. Wealth business doing well there, exceeded revenue estimates. They pulled in $81 billion in new assets and recorded a pre-tax profit margin of 30%. Wells Fargo's Mike Mayo weighing in, saying that the equities revenue was best in class.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.